Start this recording. So feel free to open the Spotify chat. Just put it in the chat one more time so the recording can see it. If you want to play this music, we'll go ahead and press play together on that first song in 3, 2, and 1. And we will go ahead and get started with our warm-up. So like I said, if you do have small hand weights, feel free to grab those. Go ahead and roll those shoulders forward. And roll them back. Awesome job. I'm going to pop that playlist in the chat again. We're going to go ahead and kick those legs nice and high, trying to touch those toes. So for today's workout, we've got 3 main sets. So nothing too crazy today. I feel like a lot of times we go through a whole lot and I teach you a lot of moves. Go ahead, plant both those feet down, lift your right knee, open it up to the side. But today's just 3 sets. And the first and the third set are actually going to be really simple. Keep doing that with your right leg. I'm going to send that playlist one more time. The first and the third set are actually going to just be 2 moves each. So we're going to be doing those 2 moves about 3 times. But yeah, nothing too crazy today. So kind of going back to some of our really basic moves, some moves that are just super great to have in your back pocket if you want a quick, easy workout or a little lunch break or something, or you just want to stand up from your desk. Go ahead, switch legs and get a little good sweat in. So hopefully this workout will be a little bit easier for you to remember and maybe repeat. Obviously, this is also being recorded, so you can always go back and watch it again. That being said, it will not be boring. It will not be too easy. It'll be a good time. Awesome job. We're going to take this into some jumping jacks right here. Again, if you don't want to jump today, feel free to just step it out to each side. No need to jump at all during this workout. Lots of moves, I will give you jumping options, but that is always an option, not a requirement. So you work to the level that you need today. You keep going. I'm adjusting my headphones. Keep it moving. I'm going to keep it moving even while I'm doing this right here. Again, if you just need to step it out, again, that's totally fine. You're here for another 15 seconds. Last 3, 2, and 1. Take it into a squat. So feet about shoulder distance apart. You're going to sit it back first and then sit it down. Nothing too crazy right here. Just finding a couple good reps. In about 15 seconds, we're going to come up onto our toes. We're going to add a little momentum into this squat. So we're going to add a little bit of a toe raise in 3, 2, and 1. You're going to squat it down, come up on those toes, really use that momentum. It's like you're jumping, but you're not getting off the ground just yet because we are still warming up. I'm going to send that playlist again just in case anyone had issues with it. So you're coming up on those toes. It's like you're jumping, but you're not yet jumping. But it's that same energy, that same drive as if you were jumping. Awesome job. You're here for 3, 2, and 1. You're going to take some side lunges out to one side and then the other, stepping it out and stepping it back in. Awesome job. Keep it moving right here. So a little bit of an extended warm-up today. You can kind of think of this as like part 0.5. So you are working, not just warming up. Thinking about sitting back into that leg that you're stepping out with. You're here for another 3, 2, and 1. Now, If you're good for jumping, I want you to jump rope. Pretend like you have it. I know it's weird, but just jump in place and move those wrists like you're jumping rope. And if you don't want to jump today, I want you to give me some knee pull downs or march in place. I'm just finding that low impact option. But hopping it out right here, really getting that body warm, little hops right here. We're gonna wake up that upper body in about 15 seconds. We're gonna take our inchworm walk out. We get there in 3, 2, 1. So come down to your mat, your carpet, your towel, whatever you've got. Walk those hands out to that high plank position, walk them back in. Give me a little hop at the top, walk those hands out, walk them back in. If you wanna give me a push up when you're all the way out, give me that push up. You can also drop to your knees for that push up and then come back up. But waking up that lower body, still moving while we do it. So I feel like a lot of times we think HIIT, we think squats, we think jumps, and I will admit a lot of today's workout will be squats and jumps, but we can do a lot of HIIT with upper body work as well. You're here for another 15 seconds. Last 3, 2, and 1. Stand it up, shake it out, grab a quick drink. We're gonna get right into our first set. So a little bit of an extended warm up for you today. First set, like I said, it's 2 moves, 3 times, very minimal rest. We will get a long recovery at the end. So your 2 moves, very simple, variation of a jumping jack. We're gonna do scissor jumps. I'll give you options as we go. Second move, we're gonna be doing squats with a little pulse. So you're gonna squat down, you're gonna pulse 2, 3, 4, and then stand up. So it's a squat pulse, you stand up. First round, 45 seconds on, 15 seconds off for each move. We're gonna get started in 3, 2, 1. So starting with those scissors, again, jumping it out, really just getting into that movement right here. If you don't wanna jump, go back to those power jacks that we did in that warm up. Hit down, it's out, it's quick, it's intense. It does not need to be high impact to be high intensity. So keep it moving. But if you are jumping, I want you to find that cross in your arms and in your legs. If you want an extra challenge from here, you can cross those feet in the air, just like this. Those arms can kind of do whatever you want. You can still try to cross them in the air with that high jump. You got 10 more seconds here. Keep it moving. Recovery on deck in 3, 2, 1, recover. Awesome job. That squat pulse is on deck. I get started in 10. Just 3 rounds of these moves too, so it's quick, it's over, it's done with. We start in 3, 2, 1. So you're squatting, pulsing about 4 times, coming back up. If you want to add a jump after those pulses, you can do that. You can do 2 pulses. You can do 3 pulses. You can do no pulses. Just give me squats or jumps, whatever works for you. But just keep it moving right here. You're over halfway there. So I like those jumps. For some reason, got a lot of energy this afternoon. So I'm gonna find these jumps for these last 10 seconds. Last 3, 2, 1. I hit my hair, gets in my face. Okay, in 10 seconds, we go into round 2 this time. It's a minute each move, no break in between. Then you get a full 20 afterwards. It's a lot of work, but you're strong, you're ready. We start in 3, 2, 1. So start with those cross jacks. If you need to recover for a little bit, you do that. Listen to your body and what you need today. So crossing those arms and those legs, maybe just finding those power jacks that we did in that warm up. You pick what works for you. You get there, you're halfway there. If you want a bigger challenge, a bigger jump, you cross those feet in the air and you keep it moving. It's down, it's up, land light, hop high. You got this. 15 seconds to go. The squats are on deck. You can take out that jump. So it's a little bit of an active recovery. Get to those squats in 3, 2, and 1. Feet shoulder distance apart. You squat, you pulse, you come up. Or you just give me squats, or you give me that squat with that jump, pulse, pulse, jump. Whatever works for you. Just keep it moving here. Know that you do have recovery after this. And the last round is super, super quick. So incorporating a little bit of that Pilates burn in here, that pulsing motion, always a great way to work. A little extra burn, get a little deeper into a move. Again, you don't have to jump. You can just come right up and back down. You have 15 seconds to go. Keep pushing here. That recovery is yours in 10. Add that jump if you can. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Recover, it's yours. 20 seconds. So I told you the last round was short. 30 on for each move. Super short, half of what you just did. So we're gonna get started in 5 seconds. So get ready, cross jacks. Last time you do this in 3, 2, 1. So set 1 of 3 is just about over and done with right here. You have 15 seconds to go. If you can, cross those feet in the air. Keep it moving nice and quick. Or give me that power jack. You got another 3. I'm sorry. You're good. You're recovering. Sorry, someone else is doing this work out here, making me laugh. We get started. Those squats in 3, 2, 1. I'm here with you. You're pulsing. You're squatting. Oh gosh. Does that ever happen to you? You just can't stop laughing. But it's a good thing. We're here together. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry. Oh, that's an annoying sound. So I'm going to really try to stop. You got 15 seconds to go. Again, you don't have to jump. You can just come up and squat down. Whew. Awesome job. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take it out. Whew. See, I miss being in person with you guys, and I can see how we're all doing. Yeah. Oh, I miss it. Anyway, grab a quick drink. That is your first set. Next set is a little bit different in terms of timing. So we got about 3 minutes of work. Then we're going to take a minute off, and then 3 minutes of work again. So this is your longest set, and you're going for a number of reps, not so much like 30 on, 15 off, etc. It's 3 minutes straight, but the moves are really varied, so you will get that recovery while you're going. So it's 4 moves, and you're doing 10 of each move. So let me show you those moves. First move. Okay, so you will want a mat for this one. First move, you're giving me tricep dips. So in this crab position, you're dipping down 10 times, 10 tricep dips. Second move, you're coming into that high plank position. You're giving me plank jacks. So like those, lots of jacks today. So like those jumping jacks, but you're doing them in a plank. You don't want to jump, you just step out to each side with each leg. That's move 2. Move 3, you've got star jumps, just like this, or it's a narrow squat and a kick out to the side. So that's 3 moves. Fourth move, if you've got weights, grab them. We're gonna find some punches, 10 punches. So it's 10 of every move. Don't know if I said that. 10 punches. You can punch without weight, totally fine. So just do what you got. If you got a little weight, why not grab it? So it's 3 minutes of work, and you get a full minute to recover, and then you do 3 more minutes. I want you to count how many of those 4 moves reps you get through. So it's 10 of each move, that's 1. See how many you can do in 3 minutes? and then see how many you can do in the next 3 minutes. So it was a lot that I just told you. I'll be doing it with you, but count on your own because you're doing 10 of each move. Okay, time for me to stop talking. Hopefully also stop laughing. So we're gonna get started in 3, 2, 1. Again, it's 10 of those tricep dips first, then you're going to that plank jack. So once you finish those tricep dips, you're going to that plank jack. I'm really bad at counting, so don't follow me. Count on your own. I'm gonna say that was 10, also just so I can demo all these moves for you. So you're in that high plank, you're jumping out to the side. If you need to just step one leg out to each side, that works too. You're doing 10 of those. Once you do 10 of those, you're standing up. You're doing these 10 star jumps. This is probably going to be the hardest part. So you got this, you're strong, and fight through it. If you need to just step out to each side, that works too. Then last move, you're punching 10 times with weights or without weights. Make them strong, keep it moving. Cross that body. And then once you get through all that, that's 1. You start right into, not like that, tricep dips. Round 2, so you're counting on your own. It's been a minute, you have 2 more to go. So see how many you can get through right here. Again, you're counting on your own. This is all about you. So do what's working for you. Keep it moving nice and quick. Again, you can step it out to each side if that jump is not in the cards for you today. Same thing with that star jump. It doesn't have to be a jump. It can just be a step out to each side. Awesome job. I can't count, so I have no idea how many I've done, but it's 10 of each move. Keep going through. See how many rounds you can get through. Half rounds count too. So keep pushing yourself. Quarter rounds count. Each set of 10 counts. You're at that 2-minute mark. 1 minute to go. I think that was way more than 10. Oh. So it's tricep dip. It's plank jack. It's star jump. It's punches. It's working triceps. It's working your core. It's working your lower body. And it's working all of your upper body along with keeping that heart rate up the whole time. So it's everything, and it's 20 seconds more. Awesome job, keep it here, you got this. Last 10 seconds to go. Then you get about a full minute to recover. We do this one more time. Last 3, 2, 1, take it out. So how many rounds did you get through? I got through about 2.75, I think. Again, I'm bad at counting. Just see what you can do and try to beat that by at least 1 round next time. So you are grabbing a drink here. Twenty more seconds. We get going again. 3 more minutes. Then you have 1 more set, similar to the first one, but with different moves. And then you're done. Well, then we can do 4. So we're gonna get started in 3, 2, and 1. Starting with those triceps dips, 10 of each right here. See how many you can get through. So I'm a big fan of like combo sets, just because there's a lot to think about. So you don't have as much time. Remember, you've got options to think about, oh my goodness, I don't like this, why am I doing this, blah, blah, blah. Whatever those negative thoughts are, once you got something to focus on, even if it's just like, do 10, do 10, do 10, it really helps. Maybe it doesn't help you, but helps me. Again, don't have to jump. I know I keep showing these jumping options, I just got a lot of energy today. I really want to jump, but do what works for you. You do not need to jump. After those punches, you don't need to have weight. I do want you to find a little rotation in that lower body. It's a dynamic movement. I'm sure a boxer would tell me, you know, I'm doing everything wrong, but it's okay. It's a good workout. Not here to, you know, train for any fights or anything. So you're approaching that halfway point. So I want you to see how many of these rounds you've gotten through and see if you can at least double it for the second half. So you're at that halfway point right now, 1.5 minutes to go. Keep it moving right here. You got this. I know this isn't fun. It's like 3 minutes straight of the same thing. It sounds like absolute torture. I don't know, to me at least. But you got this. You're actually really close to the end. It's just 1 minute to go. And you've got a goal. So I find that makes it a little bit easier to keep pushing when it gets tough, when I don't want to do this, when you've got a goal, a number, a little bit extra motivation. 45 seconds to go. So triceps, jacks, star jump, punches. 30 seconds to go. And 20 seconds left. You got this. Finish this round. Awesome job. You got 10 more seconds. Last 3, 2, 1. Yeah, you're done. Awesome job. Grab a drink. So whether or not you beat your number from before, as long as you worked just as hard or harder, then I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you even if you took a break, even if you didn't, because you stuck with me through that drill. Not so fun, but we made it through. So coming up next, we got 2 more moves. We're gonna do them similarly to how we did that first set. So, you know, 3 times through, etc. First move, we're gonna do skater taps. So you're gonna bend your right leg down, left leg goes out to the side, left hand touches down, you're jumping out to the side, switching, etc. That's your first move. Second move, a little bit more squat work because why not? So make sure you've got like a towel, mat, carpet behind you because you will be on your knees. So you're gonna kneel down onto your mat, step up into that low squat, kneel down, step up. If you wanna add a jump, of course, why not add a jump? But that's optional, only if you're feeling up to it. So 45 on, 1 minute, then 30, same as that first time through. After this, we get into core, and then we cool down. So I'm already at the point where I can tell you about the cool down, so that means you've really made a lot of progress. So starting with those skate taps in the middle, nice and quick, we get into it in 3, 2, 1, so it's 45 seconds right here. You're tapping down, jumping out to the side, nice and quick. If you don't want to jump, that's fine. You just bend that center leg down and step out to the side. So it's really not that different when you add that little, it's not even like a jump, it's just a little hop into the middle. It just makes it go a little bit quicker, but that's up to you. You're over halfway there. You have 15 seconds to recover after this. Oh, sorry, I think my video just lagged for a second, but still here, still doing the same thing. You got another 3, 2, 1, recover. So you shake it out, walk it out, do whatever you need to do. I know, I like shaking, wiggling. Next move, you're kneeling down, stepping up. Whew, we get into it in 5, in 3, 2, 1. So you're kneeling down, you're stepping up, and then alternate that leg that you kneel down with first and you step up with. That's it. Now, I didn't alternate, so don't watch me. Just kidding. Watch me, I'll usually do it right. If you want to add that jump at the top, you can do that. You're over halfway there. But that jump is optional. I really just want you getting down and getting up. 10 seconds to go. Last 3, 2, 1, recover. So those are your moves. 2 more times, and we get into core. We get started. Round 2, longest round in 3, 2, 1, get into it. It's perfect timing with my music. Sad that I can't play through the screen anymore, because then it would have been a perfect timing for you too. But hopefully that music pushes you a little harder. I know it does for me. Again, you don't have to jump here. It can just be step in, lunge down, step out. You don't even have to tap down if that's not working for you. You know, just keep moving. You're well over halfway there. Switching to those squats in 15 seconds. Last 3, 2, and 1. Quick shake out, right into it. You're kneeling down. You're stepping up, kneeling down, other leg, stepping up. So you really feel this most when you step up. That's that leg that you feel it on. That's why I want you to alternate. Again, if you want to add that jump, you can do that. You can also come up on those toes and then come back down. That'll give your legs a second to flush out. Work those calves a little bit too. So you're well over halfway there. Keep pushing. This is round 2 of 3. Last round is so short. You got this. Nice long recovery after this. Full 20 seconds. You're done in 3, 2, and 1. Take it out. So you got about 20 seconds here. Grab a drink if you need it. We get started in 10. We get started in 3, 2, and 1. It's 30 seconds. It's super short. You got this right here. After this, you've got 4 moves to do, and those are core moves. And then you're out of here. You get to get on with your Sunday evening. Again, no need to jump. You can step it out. Last 3, 2, 1. Quick shake out. I'll give you 10 seconds right here. Last move in 3, 2, and 1. You kneel down. You stand it up. Keep it moving right here. 30 more seconds of HIIT work. You got this. Ten seconds to go. Last 3, 2, and 1. You're done. Grab a drink. Quick recovery right here. So if you were in my class yesterday, you might recognize at least one of our moves. We have 4 moves in core today. Only 1 is going to be like on our forearms in a plank position. They're going to be lying down on our back. So pretty fun. I'm going to go ahead and demo the first move. For each move, we're going to do the usual 45 on, 15 off. For each move the first time, then 30 straight through 2 times. So you're doing each move a total of 3 times. First move, we're just going to get right into it. I'm going to restart that timer. First move, you're lying on the back. The bottoms of your feet are together. Your ankles are on the mat. So I'll show you what that looks like in 3, 2, and 1. So you're laying down, but your knees are out to the side. The bottoms of your feet are together. You're giving me a lotus crunch. So hands go behind your head and you're crunching up. But with your legs spread a little bit wider, you're activating the sides of your core a little bit more. A little different position than we usually find that crunch in. Awesome job. You're here for about another 15 seconds. Last 3, 2, and 1. You're recovering. Next move. This is a move we did yesterday. So if you're here, you know the deal. Right knee bends, left leg straightens, hands go behind your head. You're going to sit up. You're going to clap twice under that straight leg. So that's your left leg. And back down. Half the time on the left, then we switch. Start in 3, 2, 1. So right leg is bent, left leg is straight. You're sitting up. You're clapping under that left leg. You're clapping for yourself for how hard you come, how hard you've worked. Not just this week, but every week that you show up, every class that you show up to for yourself to make yourself a little bit better, a little bit stronger. Whatever options you choose, when the instructor gives you options, it does not matter. Don't ever beat yourself up for not doing enough. You showed up, you worked, that's all that matters. Go ahead, switch sides. Left leg bends, right leg straightens. Awesome job. You got about 10 more seconds. Last 3, 2, and 1. Legs bend. So what you're going to do, you're going to press your palms into your thighs. Then left leg and left arm are going to extend. Right leg, right arm are going to extend. For that extra challenge, keep your head, neck, and shoulders lifted. If you need to put them down, by all means, give yourself a little break. So go ahead and get started if you haven't yet already. The timer has started. You got 30 seconds to go. So I'm going to give my neck a little rest right here. But if you can keep it up, definitely do a little bit of an extra challenge. So we're coming into that plank position next. You got another 3, 2, 1. We're doing a little bit of a different plank today. So I'm going to find a bear plank. So knees are down to start, hands under your shoulders, knees under your hips. You're going to press your toes into the ground to just lift those knees off of the mat or towel or carpet, wherever you are, and you're just going to hold right here. If you need to drop your knees down for a second, you can do that and pop right back up. So I realized I didn't give you any recovery after the last move, so I will shave off a couple of seconds on this one right here. So you got 20 seconds to go. Again, pop down if you need to, and just pop right back up when you're ready. Gaze somewhere at a point out in front of you. Try to keep those shoulders away from those ears. I'm guilty of it all the time. Last 3, 2, 1. Oh, you got a little recovery right here. So check it out, roll out that neck. We do those moves 2 times each, but only 30 seconds and no breaks in between. We just find those transitions. So lotus crunch to begin. Bottoms of your feet go together. You're laying it back. We get started in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Crunch it up. So for those that sit up with that clap, this time instead of bending one knee, we're going to keep both of them straight, and you're just going to alternate which leg you clap on or under. Last 3, 2, and 1. So you're sitting up, you're clapping under it, under that leg. Both legs are straight. Alternating which leg you clap under. Halfway there. Last 3, 2, and 1. Bring those knees up, bend them to 90. Press those palms into your thighs. Extend left side, extend right side. So arm and leg move together. So it's right arm, right leg, left arm, left leg. Again, if you need to put that neck down for a little bit, I get it. Go ahead and do that. You might not be able to extend your leg as far just without, lifting that lower back. You want to make sure that's down the whole time, and that's fine. Just keep the motion a little smaller if you need to put that head down. Just make sure you're protecting that lower back. Last 3, 2, 1. Flip it over. So knees come under your hips. You press through those toes to lift them. Plank right here. We're in this move a little bit shorter this time because we were at it longer last time, so you have 10 seconds to go. Remember, you can drop those knees down for a quick second if you need. Last 3, 2, and 1. Don't be like me. Don't stare at the screen. Stare out in front of you. That's good for your neck. Okay, right back into it. Next round. Bottoms of the feet go together. You're crunching up. Lotus crunch right here. Last round. This is the last time you do each of these moves. After this, we stretch and we get on with our Sunday afternoon. Last 3, 2, and 1. Legs go straight. Full body sit up, clapping under that straight leg. Alternating legs. Both legs are straight, so that straight leg is not informative at all, but you know what I mean. 10 seconds to go. After this is 1 minute of work, and you're done. Last 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead, bend those knees, push those hands into your thighs. Left leg extends, right. If that gets too much, by the way, you can just press those palms into your thighs, thighs into your palms, flex those feet and just hold. Neck can be up or down. You'll still feel it. 10 more seconds to go. Flipping over into that plank. That's how you end class today. We flip over in 3, 2, 1. Flip over. Knees under your hips. Hands under your shoulders. Again, gaze out in front of you. Make sure those shoulders, blades are squeezed. They're pressing away from those ears so you're not hunched in right there. You have 15 seconds here. Hold it. You got this. Remember, you can drop those knees real quick if you need, or it's also kind of like a little fun movement if you want to just pop those knees down. No, I don't know. You got this. Last 3, 2, 1. Got those knees down. I want you to give me a couple cat-cows right here. So you're going to arch that back, and then you're going to draw that belly button in, round out that spine. Alternate between those two positions. Arch that back. Squeeze those shoulder blades together. And press that back up to the sky. Awesome job. We're going to go ahead, sit down, press the bottoms of your feet together. Again, grab your feet so that you push your chest open, squeeze those shoulder blades together. You're trying to drive those knees down towards that mat. Go ahead, extend that right leg, reach for your toes. So I want to thank you guys so much for showing up with me every week. I really appreciate it. I absolutely love working out with you guys. Sorry, I was a little bit silly today. Sometimes I just laugh too much and I can't stop. Go ahead, switch legs. But sometimes you're just surrounded by funny people, and that's definitely not a bad thing. So it's definitely a different experience working out from home, but I'm really glad that you guys all joined me. Go ahead, stand up, grab that right leg, pull it behind you. And go ahead, switch legs. Awesome job. Take that right leg, place it on your left knee, sit back and down like you're in a chair. And stand it up, switch legs. Awesome job. Step out to the right. You should feel a stretch in the inner thigh of your left leg. And bring it back center. And then out to the left side. Feel this in your right leg. Awesome job. Shake out those wrists. Give me a couple twists. And you got 3 more squats left with me today. I know we did a lot, but these are slow. These are controlled. You're focusing on your breath. So you're squatting down. You're inhaling. Those hands come up overhead and back down. You exhale. Big, deep inhale and exhale. And one final time. Inhale. Hands overhead. Bring them down to heart center. Exhale, obviously. And give yourselves a big round of applause. Thank you so much for coming out and joining with me. Hopefully I will see you at some of my other classes. I teach Thursdays at 6. That's a total body conditioning class. And then I teach another HIT class Saturday mornings as well. As always, please feel free to give me feedback, what you liked, what you didn't like. You guys are awesome, and thank you.